Welcome everyone, this is Balance of Power and we are now getting back to our Let's Play on Deathmaster Snikch on Mortal Empires. Still playing on Legendary difficulty, but we're still going to be taking our time and building our forces. But just before we actually get going, just want to mention, if you are enjoying the content, please subscribe and leave a like. It would be much appreciated, as there will be plenty more content on its way. Okay, so getting back to our Deathmaster Snikch campaign, we have just in the last episode got back from the disaster where Deathmaster Snikch was wounded. Yeah, and we need to actually formulate a plan, keep us on the offensive, and get moving on. Okay, so our plan is still to carry on using Pigbarter as the sack city, because it's just in a great position for our low-level generals just to use for experience. But we really need to get going all the things that we need to win battles, because at the moment Deathmaster Snikch's army is comprised mostly of clan rats and slaves, and our gutter runners and night runners have been doing really well. So what I want to do is actually start taking out the slaves, because they have very low leadership. I want to be replacing these with more night runners and gutter runners. Yeah, so we need to get the building going straight away for that. I know that we deleted it at Blade Rock because we just wanted the assassins this turn, but we are going to start working on it in the Haunted Forest instead. Don't need the clan barracks anymore. Yeah, and we've got to watch our money at the moment because although we do have quite a bit in the bank, our income is very low at the moment, and so we need to get that sorted out straight away. So Pigbarter, is going to give us a little bit of money when we sack that in a second, and the orcs are more than likely building up another force that they're going to bring across to us. We do desperately need to get better forces in our army. I think if we had a lot of slingers, that would certainly help us. So let's, I think, move in for the attack on Pigbarter. There's no reason why we shouldn't do that.
Run, those fools!
Yeah, and we'll just sack it.
Hide.
You see how much menace below that we've got. We don't actually even need to expend a single bit of food for it. Decisive victory, sack it. Got ourselves an engineering student. That's going to help later when we're building our bigger armies. So Deathmaster Snikch just get back across the border. Same with Arkling, who's leveling up nicely. He's now level 7. Get him Draft Master. Just keep on going up to Quartermaster. And won't recruit any more units into him because we just don't have the money. We do have 6,000 in the bank. Let's just see about building something that could increase our income a little bit. So we can get this for 3,000 arcane generators. That's going to give us plus 30% from all buildings in the region or in the province. So let's get that. That should help us quite a bit. Yeah, and with this gives a little bit of extra income, and would allow us to build another building in a second. But we just got to make sure that we just get our income going a bit more. So in fact, I might even start to raid in Pigbarter. They're going to have a rebellion actually in a turn, so we're going to have to probably sort that rebellion out as well. Yeah. Hopefully it might actually even have some Plague Core catapults in it, and we might be able to steal one or two. Let's just take our assassins and start moving them down. Yeah, to do a little bit of exploring. These aren't really assassins that I want to keep on because their traits aren't very good. I would much rather have disciplined ones, but they're just for now. Just want to get them out there and searching ruins and finding out what my enemies are up to. Deathmaster Snikch now at level 9. He's got Lightning Strike, which is good. What else can he get up here? He's got a lot of new skills that I just haven't seen before. So we could get Jump Scare for plus 10% to our ambush chance, which would be good. what about that? Will unlock more campaign movement range, speed for infantry units, which is great. Upkeep for all units, fantastic. This actually is going to start. This should start helping our economy quite a bit. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm going to go and get. Yeah, I'm going to get jump scared because I want to get the minus 25% upkeep for all units. That'll certainly help us quite a lot. I've got a settlement upgrade so that's the haunted forest, but I don't know if I think we should just hold on to our money for the second. Yeah, and we'll get back to that later. So we'll ignore that, and we'll end the turn. See what the orcs do. Right, so back at turn 14. Now I've been thinking about a goal for Deathmaster Snikch over this campaign. Yeah, and I think what we actually decided on, it is, the campaign will be about finished. When we've got about 15 province capitals. Yeah, at that point, there's nothing that's going to stop us. It's just going to be a grind through the campaign. Similarly, so a victory condition, could be, we'll get all of the other Skaven legendary lords, if we can, and each one of those is going to make us a lot more powerful and a lot more likely to complete the campaign. But we'll see how we go. It's going to take us quite a while to get 15 provinces, but once we've actually got some of our better units in our armies, like our weapons teams, we're going to start rolling over enemies quite quickly. So Zapspark's back, and he's leveled up to level 8, which is fantastic. He's got Armor of Darkness at level 5. I'm going to give him the Black Whirlwind spell, because I do want to check that out. I just don't think it's going to be as powerful as other spells, and it is quite expensive in Winds of Magic. But we'll start bringing him back again. See about putting him back in the army. And we'll keep our assassins moving out. So I'll send one down this way and another along this way towards Clan Rictus. The orcs haven't moved, and we still can't see what they're doing, but it doesn't mean that they're not doing anything. But now into the minus in income, which is not good. I think that's because Zapspark is back. No, let's build this hidden lair here, and I want to start building this up so we can start getting gutter runners. Yeah, I'd rather get gutter runners over night runners. They'll do a lot more damage. Yeah, be a lot more useful. So we'll grab that. We're still very low on money, but let's sack Pig Barsher again. Just keep on leveling up. The Skaven thrive on their patience. They keep themselves to themselves. Yeah, building up, and then when the time's right, that's when they strike. So standard of discipline, terrible banner.
My command.
Okay, so a level up again for Deathmaster Snikch. Now this should help our economy now, so we'll get the contract loopholes. There we are. Back into the positive. In fact, we gain 400 extra gold now every turn, so that certainly solved that problem a little bit. And got a settlement upgrade now available. Now we've got the income coming, and we might want to do that. We've got 2 turns until that's finished. In fact, next turn though, this is going to be built, and we could actually get some night runners. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that because the orcs are definitely coming. We need better units to hold them back. So this guy, we're just going to put him into ambush because I want to see if we can trigger that trait where we get extra ambush ability for him. Ignore that. What about our clan contracts? We do have a scheme available. So we do have burglarize again. I like burglarize, and we're just I'm going to do that. Give that to Deathmaster Snikch again.
Blades hidden, blades ready.
What did we get? We got a potion of toughness. That's brilliant. Let's give that to Deathmaster.
Death.
Okay. And then we'll end this turn. So, Clan Richter's Clan Nest wants a defensive alliance, and we're going to say no, because we don't want any alliances with anybody. They're already at war with the Greenskins, and we are pursuing our policy of just laying low. And we'll just deal with the enemies that come to us. So Cazador Dragonslayer is now wanting peace from us, yeah, because he's at war with the Red Cloud. So I'm actually going to see if we can get that money down and see if we can actually bring them to the table. Right, so back on the next turn. Pigbot has had a rebellion, but because we sacked it last turn, they weren't able to raise it, so they're just kind of stuck there. So we're going to get rid of those. I can't tell if they've got any of the plague claw catapults, but we'll soon see in a second. Let's we've got our hidden lair's been built. We'll be able to recruit those quickly. It will only take 2 turns to get the assassin's hideout. You know, I think we should get that instead, because we will. The gutter runners are a lot better than night runners. You know, especially that they can stay hidden. So let's get that instead. I'll save our money and not get the night runners. There's a bit of a chance that the orcs aren't, you know, going to come. But now that we've pieced out with clan what's their face, and they'll concentrate on the orcs. So, you know, that's one of our enemies taking care of one of our enemies for us. So that's brilliant. And we'll just carry on sacking Pickbarter.
Snikch ready.
So I want to get as much experience for my troops as possible. And I want to get Arkling leveling up faster. So he's going to start initiating these assaults.
Marching.
Okay.
Bow to me.
It is just a small army. I think we're just going to auto-resolve this because we don't want to be pulled out of position. We're at maximum food, so we don't need food. This is just Arkling's army, so having extra money would be better. It would be quite good actually with it. So yeah, we take the money.
I bring pain, death.
I think we'll have to see if we can bring.
Sneaky Snikch.
There we go. Let's sack this again. Leveling up really nicely now. And once Arkling's up to level 13, we'll get rid of him and we'll get another warlord in. And he'll have all the skills that we want. Just if we ever need a general, you know, he'll be one that we can pick straight away. We get Quartermaster. Doesn't need Lightning Strike. Another level up for Deathmaster. What can we get here? Campaign movement range, I like that. Let's have that.
Sneaky make.
And then let's move here. Go into ambush.
Hide, sneak, kill.
Arkling can just stay there. And
Sneak magic.
let's move Sap Spark into the army. Could have been Arkling's army. Doesn't really matter whose army he's in, because they're just going to work in tandem all the time.
Death missing.
So let's just see what we can see out here. So we've got the orcs are laying siege to Darkhold. Yeah, so that's probably going to fall very quickly.
me,
And then up
Deathmaster.
here, there should be just a ruin, I think.
Sneak, scurry.
Yeah, Mount Greyhog. We'll search that in a second, see if we can get something good from it. And then we've got 4,000 in the bank. See about building things. I think now we could definitely get away with building that, and it'll get ready for when this is finished as well, so we can upgrade that to the 3rd tier as well. But I think that's it for this turn. Again, another short turn. We're just going to be continuing to sack this, for a while, and we're just going to watch with our assassins and see what's going on between the orcs and the dwarves. Both of which our enemies are not really too concerned about. It's just which one wins, and then we'll deal with them. I don't know. We'll end the turn here. Okay, into the new turn. Pestilence contract received. So let's have a look at that in just a second, and see what's going on. Now they're still laying siege over here. Let's going to go and check out their capital. Let's see what the kind of buildings they've got there so far. Yeah, so they're only on level 3, and they have got the level 3 fighting pit, so we could be expecting them to start recruiting big uns. I think we might need to get rid of them sooner than later. And then we have our other assassin over here. I think he's just going to go and search this, see how he does. Right, so this is an easy one. So I think it's this one here. There we are, another 1,000 in the treasury. That's good. Our income is going up nicely now, so hopefully pig barter will spread its under empire soon, and then we can start increasing our income even further without actually expanding our territory. So one more turn until the assassin's hideout is finished, and then we're going to be able to start recruiting gutter runners. And I think if the orcs are actually distracted, what we might actually do is jump across and attack the fortress of Vorag. Yeah, maybe just to sack it. Yeah, maybe put in our under empire. I don't want to expand too quickly because I just don't want to meet enemies that are going to be naturally averse to Skaven. I want to keep my enemies down whilst we continue to build up.
I am warlord.
Let's just get Deathmaster Snikch here. He's going to continue to level up.
Blades hidden, blades ready.
I think it's great at the beginning of a campaign if you can find a settlement like this. Yeah, and you just can level up your troops, level up your lords. It's going to make it so much easier later on down the line. So sack that. Charm shield. I think that's quite good. Yeah, we'll take that charm shield. We'll give it to the warlord if he hasn't already got something like that. Shadow magnet trinket. Glittering scales. Oh, I like glittering scales a lot more than the charm shield, I think. I've got the helm of discord there as well. Oh, so we've got a lot of good equipment here. Corrosive blade. Causes fear and terror. Let's take that. And in fact, I think it would be better just to give him the helm of discord, because that's going to be a lot better in our tactics of, he's just trying to make them as squishy as possible. And we can give him some other things. No, we can't. He's got everything. Oh, yeah, no, we're fine there. So he's leveled up. Keep on going through Quartermaster. It's going to make him even cheaper. And then we will go into ambush again. This orc army is more than likely just going to jump straight into pig barter, and then we'll destroy that in a second as well. So more money. Another point into Zap Spark. We'll move across the border. Can't ambush, but be alright. See if we can soften up the garrison. Good work.
Kill for clan.
So I don't really like using the assassins in armies a lot. I think we will with Deathmaster Snikch because he gives them such a good boost. But most of the time with assassins, yeah, my own playstyle, I use them on the campaign map, yeah, as scouts, sabotaging the enemy. Because I'll be honest, I forget about them and they die. I think we're going into the next turn in a second. Sniven's upgraded, so again we get some more specialists. I've got 2,000 in the bank. We can build something, but I think we're fine at the moment. End time. See what to do. So they've moved their army inside. It stayed in force march, so we'll just destroy that quickly. This will probably provoke the orcs soon into doing something against us again. They're still laying siege to Darkhold.
Guide us, Horned One.
Easy auto-resolve again.
More sneaky, more deadly. Stink of command.
Back into ambush. I really want those traits. If you do it, I think it's about 4 or 5 times it usually shows up.
Shadows hide.
So another point for Deathmaster Snikch. Yeah, we'll give him slippery. That'll help him stay alive. We won't have a slip up like we did in our first big battle with the orcs.
We kill slay. We win.
And then our assassins. We do have plenty of money for these agent actions. It's good to level them up.
Yes, unlock the gates.
Specialist. He might even level up again by the end of the next turn, which would be good. And we'll keep our assassin just moving out, scouting up here. Because I know that Clan Rictus is here. We're just going to bring him full circle and just see what's going on. So there's where the dwarves are. They've got a big army there. I think they're going to march out to relieve the siege on Darkhold, but they have been under siege for a long time, so I don't think they're going to get there soon enough. But it does mean I think the dwarves are definitely going to win that fight. They have just so many bonuses in auto resolve. We can build more growth. And we can get this for 3,000, so that would give us an extra 30% campaign movement range from if we start in this region, which would be great. More casualty replenishment rate and more menace below. I think if we did actually get this, yeah, being in Pig Barter would be more advantageous than staying in our own territory. We'd actually get more replenishment in Pig Barter than we would at home. So I'm going to get that. We're going to have plenty of money over the campaign, and as the orcs and the dwarves send armies our way, we're going to get a lot of money from beating them. Have a look at our shadowy dealings. Have a look at our clan contracts. So we've got 3 contracts at the moment. So they want us to kidnap Clan Molder. So if we can get into this, we can actually get our public order +2. We've got a little bit of influence with Clan Pestilence. They want us to spy on Clan Moors. What's that at the moment? It's at 10. So it would still keep this bonus, which isn't really doing very much for us at the moment. And we just destroyed the barracks, so we can't actually get any more clan rats at the moment. So that's not terribly important. But if we get into this new one, minus 100% cost for plague claw catapults, that would be good. So I think we might actually do this. We can just send anybody. Okay, I think I'm going to send Snithem. And we'll just confirm that. This is the guy that we were just sending scouting, so if he goes out, it doesn't matter.
Stalk them.
So off he goes. And then hopefully soon we'll get another contract from Clan Pestilence. hopefully picking on Clan Mulder, because we're currently neutral with them. And then we can get this extra bit when it comes to recruiting the Blade Core catapults. It'll be a lot cheaper.
I am greatest warlord. Yes, yes.
Okay, just checking around, just to make sure that we haven't, failed to do anything this turn. Right, we'll enter. Right, a rebel army has just attacked me from the get-go. So what we're going to do, I think, is just auto-resolve this, because it's a waste of time. We don't need food. Take the money again. That's the great thing about having a secondary army that's bait. It's just full of slaves. It doesn't matter. It can just, if it has 5% less replenishment for the end of time. So we've got the fencer's blades from that, and one of our lords is ready. We don't need him. So we're level 10 now with this guy, Arkling. We'll still got 2 points to put in before we wait to put in Ravenous Expansion. I'll get more Quartermaster. Then he can get Feared and Renowned, and he'll be as cheap as he can get it. Magical reserves for Zap Spark, I think, extra magic. We'll get the Arcane Conduit, so we can get extra magic.
Yes, yes.
Alright, so we're just still continuing to sack the city.
Advance. I am warlord.
But this time we're going to come back. We're going to get our gutter runners, and prepare for our assault on Fort Vorag.
Die for me.
And there's another Talisman of Endurance, so great stuff. Did lose one of those earlier.
Night Lord.
What we'll do is we're just going to transfer some units from Deathmaster Snikch's army.
This way.
Get Deathmaster to start recruiting those gutter runners. So that with slings. I'll get one with throwing stars to add to the other one's capacity, but then I'm just going to see how many slingers we can get. Yeah, 3 will be good. Maybe we can even get some more.
Guide us, Horned One.
Let's grab those as well.
Rest now. Yes.
Let's get a few more as well. Want the ones with slingers. Because these are going to be really good when it comes to attacking the walls, because they'll be able to shoot up and over.
Stick to command.
Level up for Arkling again. I'll get Lightning Strike for him, it doesn't really matter. I don't really like Mine or Mine and Wary. We shouldn't need that at all. Another level up for Zap Spark. See, the Sack City is working out really well for us. We are leveling up so quickly. And then this Assassin Specialist again.
Sneaking. Open gates.
By the time we even get there, this garrison will be in such poor condition. And we'll definitely have the troops to take it on. We'll sack Pig Barter again, but instead of moving back to our territory, we want to start moving closer to the fortress of Vorag. And our building will be done next turn, so we'll get an extra 30% on our movement range. It's going to be 2 turns, the layers. Alright, so we'll still get 20% extra. Should be able to just jump straight over and smash the fortress of Vorag. Sweet. End the turn again. Hopefully we can have a nice battle at the end of this episode, just to make it a little bit more entertaining. We are just, in the beginning stages, just building up.
Underground,
Right.
overground, Skaven our
Ah,
way.
we're going to have a rebellion this turn. So we're going to have to get back for that. So it's just going to just put us back a little bit.
Sneak, sneak. Skaven go.
Again, we'll just get Arklink to attack here.
Mine.
And then Deathmaster Snikch can get out there real quickly.
Smell.
New regiments of renown. A rattling gun. That's really good. We might have to get that. Our income's very low at the moment. That's probably because we've recruited all these gutter runners, but we should get that back soon.
Move time, yes. Moving time, yes.
I think the rebellion's going to be about here. So we should be able to strike them easily next turn.
Mighty am I.
Let's keep this guy here. Put him into ambush.
Cunning ambush.
Right. Zap Spark's got another level up. Fantastic. Arcane Conduit for you. Keep on assaulting the garrison.
Unlock the gates. Yes.
We're also going to work on the garrison because the orcs, I'm actually thinking that they're more likely to build up their army and actually send it north against the dwarves because they're more of a threat. So if we time this right, we'll just be jumping at a complete opportunist. We'll just take the fortress, without a fight nearly. We do need more money though. So I think here let's get some more money. So that's 80. It's very cheap as well, so let's get that. And we'll level up Deathmaster Snikch again. Level 13. Lucky level. I think what I'm going to do is actually start working on his infiltrator skill. Give my night runners extra speed and reload. That's going to really help them. Yeah, I think Snikch is going to level up a lot differently to other Skaven lords. He's going to want to boost the units that are fluffy for him, but then just put everything into his melee line, make him into a super badass. When he's fighting other characters. Imminent Rebellion. Another point for our assassins, so Assault Garrison. He's doing really well there. Let's have a look at our shadowy dealings again. We've got a scheme available again. Don't need food. Some extra money would be good. So I think we'll use mechanic gear for that. Now let's use Zap Spark. I want to keep this guy hitting the garrison.
For the Eshin, yes.
Okay. Right, we'll end this turn here. I'm gonna kill this rebellion quickly.
Eshin are blood in dirt, blades in shadow dark, fools.
Check this out, because we've been hitting the orcs every turn for the last 15 turns. Karak Azul is now offering military access, and their trusted friends at 120. So I think I'm actually going to go for this because it will mean that they'll never come after us. We'll be able to build up absolutely as and when we like. And we can turn on them later. It really doesn't matter about us. Once we're strong enough, it doesn't matter about us breaking that alliance. And they're more than likely, going to confederate into the main dwarf faction. So in that sense, we'll lose the agreement there, and we won't actually have to lose reliability. And once they are the dwarves, it's a possibility that we could actually just take them out in one foul swoop. And then once they're actually just rebel factions, we'll be able to build our under empire, without any restrictions. And our army will just become unstoppable at that point. So I'm gonna see if they'll give me anything else. You know, in fact, they're offering me everything, so we can get non-aggression. Yeah, I don't want to be allied with them, so let's just see what kind of money they'll give us as well. So 1800, we'll take that. Thank you. This always seems to happen in my Skaven campaigns. Yeah, a lot of the time when I'm playing as Ikit Claw, yeah, the amount of times that the Wood Elves will offer me a military alliance, yeah, and I'm like thinking, great, I don't have to conquer them anymore. Yeah. So we had our rebellion, so let's go and take care of that. Got another contract received. Now, I can't be in both places at once, but I think that Arkling could actually do this by himself now.
My orders, slay no fares.
Yeah, easy auto reserve again.
Battle! Cowards answer to me!
And now we're at 8 menace belows for nothing.
Take it, pressure! Scurry forward! Hornet One watches me!
Back here, back into ambush. Right, we're not going to save the point now, because in the next turn we'll get the second point, we'll be able to get this, and then we'll be able to start working on the next warlord. But I will get renowned. No, let's save the point. And Zap Spark. Or Fireball, why not? It's good to have a free Fireball, and this really will actually take out a hero quite nicely. And then let's go and... It looks like we can only just reach them. Can we reach them? Yes!
Stab. Kill.
Yeah.
Break them.
Thank you. Wouldn't have had enough movement to try to fight the battle twice, and we're actually getting to the point now. We're getting plenty of battles for experience, so we don't have to try to get everything out of it. So it's a pretty good banner. Yeah, that's a good banner. And I'll take... I think we'll take the money. Let's need as much money as possible now. Let's get Deathmaster Snikch moving back as quickly as he can.
I am warlord.
Keep hitting the garrison.
Yes, sir. Unlock the gates.
And well, can we build here? No, we'll build more things next turn. We need more money. Clan contracts. We did just receive a new one. So Clan Skoraya wants us to spy on Clan Mulder. So yeah, I want to get things better with Clan Skoraya, because we're definitely going to be using Doom players as Skaven weapon teams very shortly. We'll want to make sure that they don't cost too much to recruit. So let's see who's going to go on that. Let's get Zap Spark to go again, because he's not that important to have in the army.
Shadows hide. Yes.
Okay, so next turn.
Eshin, listen. Eshin here. Yes, yes.
So here the dwarves are again, now offering more money for a defensive alliance, but I'm not going to take it this far, because other orc factions are going to declare war on them. Yeah, and like I said before, they're going to confederate into the dwarf faction. It's going to mean nothing. Yeah, so we're going to decline this. Yeah. So another rebellion has just attacked Arkling whilst he's all by himself, and all he's got is his slaves. We do have the Clan Eshin Clanstone, and we've got a lot of menace below. In fact, in our own territory, we're only getting 4 menace blows rather than the 8 that we get next door. So we definitely want to stay there from now on. But I think we are going to have to fight this manually because the auto resolve is not giving us a very good result. Yeah. In fact, this could actually be quite difficult with the amount of slaves that we have. But we can definitely do it.
Win battle, or else.
So in this battle, it's just going to be purely defensive. They're going to come at us. We're going to fight back. We've got the menace below and the clan Ash and clanstone. Yeah, that should actually be what's going to be what we use for victory. Yeah, we just got to stay away from their warlords with ours, because if we lose our leadership, we're going to run, and we don't want that to happen. I'm in no mood to wait around. They're just going to wait for me, it seems. So we'll just try and play this one carefully. We've got some slingers. I'm actually wondering about just going up there and wasting their ammunition with the warlord. In fact, that's definitely what we're going to do. Because if those night runners with slingers don't have any ammo, that's going to certainly make it a lot better. To speed this up. Alright, here they go. Did take a little bit of damage there. I don't know how long those guys are going to hold out there. Do my best to sandwich these guys. Like I said, it's just about staying away from their lord. Get that going. Let's put that there. Our slaves are getting killed here. Give them a little bit of backup. I love the clan Ash and clanstone. It really does a lot of damage. I think they're going to break us at the flanks, I'm not sure. Maybe we're doing better on this side. Disrupt their firepower a little bit. Be able to hit the Helm of Discord in a second again. Again, we're just trying to make sure that we stay away from that warlord, but we need to make sure that we stay in range of our own troops as well. Another 6 seconds and we can use this. That's better, come closer, thank you. No more menace below. We are losing here still. Skaven slaves are about to run. Just want to make sure that I stay away from their warlord. Right, let's get our warlord into that unit. Be able to use another clan stone in a second. Get my warlord out of there. I think my guys are going to start running in a second. Got some units rallying here and there. See if my troops will rally again in a second. And I think my warlord's going to run in a second, so I think we've lost this battle. Yeah. Silly rebellions. Surprisingly, with all of our troops, we're still in this. We've just broken one of their units. Still think we have no chance. I think our general might just get away with it. No, we've got no chance of actually winning this because their general's still got full health. I say our general's gone. There we go. Battle over. Valiant defeat. Hopefully we get away. And so Arkling was not ready to be on his own, and he is lost to the rebels. And I think that they're going to pursue him now and run him down. But we'll see. No, he's been okay. We do have to race back because otherwise we're going to lose Pig Barter and lose all the Undercity that we built there. We don't want that. We lost our Shrieking Blade. Never mind.
Deathmaster Snikch.
Ah, brilliant. Can he? Ah, yes, we can definitely save it.
To move.
So revenge, Arkling. Get back in there. Finish these rebels.
They will die.
And we'll auto-resolve that, thank you. Revenge is sweet. Another 200 in the bank, take that. We're gonna have another. The orcs are gonna have another rebellion here in 5 turns, so after you get back, take care of that. But Flayed Rock's public order is actually really quite good with the military crackdown that we just put in. So let's continue with the plan and just move towards our enemy. We want to smash Vorag before the end of the episode.
Move your tails.
So Talisman of Preservation picked up there, that's really good. I think we'll be fine just to stay here. And we can get 2 points into Ravenous Expansion finally. I've got an extra point as well, but we're not going to keep this guy on, but I will. I think I'll grab the Bone Breaker for him. But now we're just going to kick him out for another guy. So let's get Morlock, because he's already on level 3. And Deathmaster's leveled up again, that's good. Get Infiltrator, thank you. Economy's going quite nicely again. So we're just going to upgrade that, get some more money coming in. Next turn we'll be able to skip across to the Fortress of Vorag and see about getting that battle going. I think if we do actually skip over there, if they've got a full stack, they might actually sally out and try and fight us. So if we skip over just inside of Pigbarter still, then we will have the best opportunity after the battle to continue.
Deathmaster.
So nothing else to build, I don't think. Extra research. And I think at this point it might be good to get hit and run for more speed. It's going to help our Night Runners and Gutter Runners immensely. If we can actually get our Gutter Runners to have more speed than heavy cavalry, then they'll be really, really, really good. Some Cannoneer leveled up again. We'll get Assassinate with him. They'll start. The enemy will start fielding a lot more agents soon. If we can start assassinating them early on, that'll be a definite advantage for us. Right, end the turn. Right, so keep on going. So they haven't recruited much at Fortress of Vorag. They are getting big uns. We do definitely need to get in there quickly. And they're recruiting more troops at Pigbarter, but I don't think they've got a recruiting building. No, they don't. So they're probably using global recruitment. Or they're just getting goblins. Either way, that's not too much of a problem. Yeah, and I think we should just press our attack.
Silent killer, yes. Sneaking, open gates.
So let's just keep moving.
Tunnels, shadows, death. Hornet one watches me. Curses.
So in position for next turn. Sniven just got back from his mission, has leveled up, get him a specialist. Let's keep them going. He's got another point as well, so max that out. We've got some rights available. I think we might actually do this next turn for the battle. That'll certainly help us when we're taking out the fortress. So we might do that, and then if it goes really badly, we might also do that. But let's not talk about that too much because we want to be staying positive. So we'll end the turn again. I think what we might also do here is I might have actually cut out some of the turns in this episode just to make it a little bit shorter, because all we were doing was just sacking pig barter over and over whilst we got ready for this assault here. And I do want to keep the episode to about an hour and a half. I think at the moment it's actually going on for nearly 2 hours now, so we'll have sorted that out by the time you're actually seeing it. Okay, so turn 23, Molder contract received. We'll check that out in just a second. But we are going to be, in this turn, launching our attack on the fortress of Vorag. The garrison stands at 9 units, got a couple of big uns in it, and the army that's standing there as well is at 13 units, and they've got another 8 units of big uns, so it's going to be 10 units of big uns in total. They do have quite a bit of armor, but we're not too concerned about that because we do have armor-piercing projectiles from our gutter runners, so they're going to be vital in this current coming battle. I'm not sure exactly what the layout of the fortress is. I'll have to see what we're going to do. Right, so Sniven. Let's just bring him down here, see what they're doing at Pig Barter. They did recruit one unit. It was a unit of goblins. We'll assault the garrison.
Yes, unlock the gates.
And I think we'll see if we can get the assault the garrison again here. I think that's a success. Good. So that the garrison should be a little bit hurt already. One other point and assassinate for him. I think we should actually go with that right. So this is going to give us stalk and snipe, so we can actually. I think this will allow us to shoot whilst still being hidden. So this will help us against the towers, and it's going to give us plus 20% damage for our gutter running units. Yeah, it's going to be vital for the battle. So we'll perform the rite. 1,000. We'll be able to do this in another 30 turns, so it's not too bad of a cooldown on that. And then just get our guys out of underway stance.
I bring pain, death.
We'll move in. So I think Snikch has got a siege attacker. Yes, he does. Look at that. We've actually done significant damage to the garrison, so I'm quite happy about that with our agent.
Kill, slice, maim.
And we'll bring Morlock down. Let's see how this is going to go. What does a settlement look like? See how we're going to plan this attack. Okay, so it's a corner settlement. Yeah, I think from where I positioned Morlock, he's probably going to come in from this side. So we might have to make our attack here. Now, it is much better, usually with corner settlements to attack the corner, because it is the weakest part. We could do that as well. And just move Morlock over to where we are. And just use our missile troops as much as we can. Let's try that, actually. And let's get some more menace below, because this is going to be a harder fight, than we're going to fight in a while. Give it plus 5 melee attack to Deathmaster Snikch, and some extra leadership to our gutter runners. But we don't want a lightning strike because we want our other army. But let's start this going.
Break them. Yes, yes.
Right, so here we are at the Battle of the Fort Vorag. It is a vampire settlement. but all of our guys have stalk and snipe, so we should be able to just start taking them apart a bit at a time. I'm going to send forwards our gutter runners first, clear out the walls, and just wait for our reinforcements to form up.
What?
Get these guys. These guys are too short a range really to reign over the fortress wall. And these guys are all going to be hidden, so they might as well just stay there. And I'll get Deathmaster Snikch to stay with them. And the warp grinders. The warp grinders can just knock down the walls and just make it so we can get in. But let's start the battle. So because they can't actually even see us, they haven't actually put anyone on the wall whatsoever. So let's take advantage of that. I do just want to shoot them at this stage. Don't want to get up on the walls with those big uns. Really not sure what they're doing. Right, let's just withdraw a second. Let's let the AI figure out what it's doing before we make an attack. I wish I had some artillery because it'd be a perfect spot to hit. And if Icket was here, he'd just launch a doom rocket. In fact, I wonder if I could try to use bait to get them up there. So what we'll do is we'll just send one of the units of slaves to climb the walls, see if that triggers them into coming onto the walls, and then we can shoot them. I only got so much time for this battle, so try to get it started as quickly as possible. The AI really does terribly when it can't see any of your units. Climb up on the walls and see if that allows them to see us for a second. He's still invisible. Don't want to get shot at by the fort towers. Okay, that's working well. And they still can't see me. And then we'll just expend every bit of ammunition we've got. I really do like this right now, actually. It's done me proud a little bit. Just get back a second, they're getting on the walls. When you want to move a little bit faster, just pull your formation out a bit. Can't see us again now. They're all hidden again. These guys can be seen now, so they're moving in on them. So those slaves are done for. Just take advantage of this now and start shooting them. Let's see what they do after they kill the slaves. In fact, Morlock, he could be a better sacrificed unit. He's only level 3, so he could, if he dies, he dies. Yeah, taking out these goblin archers easily. Send more luck up on the walls. More big ones here, let's see if we can get them. Got plenty of ammunition. I wish my computer was a little bit better. It would be able to speed this up a lot more. But I won't rush it just because I'm getting poor frame rates. Hopefully, when we actually send our troops up on the walls, a lot of these big ones are going to be dead. Let's set something sneaky up over here. Right, so that's that unit. They're done. 20 of them doesn't matter. Get rid of this unit of walk boys. No, we should really focus on the big ones. In fact, if we could get into this, shooting into this, that'd be a really good shot. And they are moving again. It's like they could hear my thoughts. Up on the walls they went again. That's because they saw my warlord there. Down off the walls they go again. It's like the rats are making probing attacks, looking for a weakness. There's quite a few units there. We should do quite a bit of damage. quite a few of those taken out now. Let's just make sure we just heavily damage these bigger units. Pull back. See us, they can see us. They can't see us again. Back off the walls they go. We're all compacting in this area again. The rats terrify orcs, obviously. Oh, we can be seen again. Let's go back. Towers aren't doing too much damage. Continue targeting the big uns. They're getting up on the walls again so they can see us. Pull back again. The difference in armor between the boys and the big uns there. It's a huge difference when it comes to this missile damage. Right, so this unit's out of ammo. Let's get him back. Let's see what kind of cheese we can pull off with the warp grinders, I think, in a moment. I'm wondering actually if I could put a unit of warp grinders here, where the towers can't see me. They don't really have any archers, so we should be able to really do some damage there. No, they can't see us again, they're back off the walls. Certainly noticing now that the balance of power is shifting in our favour as my frame rate gets better. Still got this unit up here manning that tower. I don't want them there. Go away. Yeah, we'll just wait for these guys to be in position, and then we'll attack with the Night Runners again. And when they come up on the walls, we'll hit them with a Warp Quake. Just wait now. Or will the AI now avoid this area because the warp grinders are there? Oh, there's a spell. Slow moving, so managed to get out of the way of it. I think that was the Black Horror ability. Yeah, get them when they're on the wall, but nowhere else. I think whilst we're doing this, let's take an opportunity to knock down the towers. Oh, shot at him. Maybe they did another spell. Guys are out of ammunition. Pull them back. I think we're all out of ammunition there, so that's that strategy gone. That tower will be gone in a second, so I won't have to worry about that anymore. There we go. Got some archers coming up here. Maybe we can actually damage them with the warp shard before they come. half an hour of battle so far. Oh my goodness. Get back, get back, get back, get back. That can be seen. Okay, I think we're going to get to the point where we're actually going to have to assault. We've still got quite a few enemy troops left. But I think we'll be fine if we just get ready to just overwhelm the walls. Send the slaves up first. Get the warlord in a position where he can start conveying his leadership on them so they don't just run straight away. And then when we're fighting on the walls, we'll bring the warp grinders in again. And they'll be able to do their warp quake whilst the enemy's actually there. Off you go, Maescaven. Get Deathmaster Snikch. Up the ladders we go. Quickly gets reinforcements going. Pull the warp grinders over here. There's a concentration of them here. There we go, that's doing some nice damage to them. Won't be long till we've overwhelmed the walls. Get the warlord to start climbing up. Usually the AI does actually just start sending troops up on the walls, but not this time. Some sneaky magic. Let's get the Deathmaster out there. Try and get these warp grinders in where they can do a little bit of damage. That's the Deathmaster's Warpstone armor in effect there, doing lots of damage. I think this should be over very, very quickly. Just a bit of a grinding fest here. The orcs have the numbers. Well, they have the strength, but we have the numbers. Send the Deathmaster round, I think. Always try and get that explosion marker onto your enemies, and then you can break up the formations. And there we go, victory before we could even snipe out their lord. So let's just see if the Deathmaster can do it before we'll hit the potion of toughness as well. There's no reason why not to. Can he take out the general? No, I don't think so. We'll just end the battle there. So victory at the Fort Vorag. The orcs didn't stand a chance. Now, I think we've got plenty of movement, so we can sack the territory and still be able to take it or expand the Under Empire. Yeah, I think what we are going to do though is we are going to occupy the settlement, getting ourselves another provincial capital. Yeah, and this should actually start to fix our income problem that we're having. Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot more advantageous to have it as a settlement than under Empire. So we'll sack it for the 4,700. We've got 110 food, so we should be able to get this up to level 3.
Yes, yes.
So level 3, and we're at positive food levels. Level 4, and we're just a little bit lower. I think we'll take it at level 4. We can cope with that. We'll loot and occupy.
Hornet One watches me.
Now, this is where we're going to end the episode today. We have done not very much. We have just been sacking Pigbarter, but we have finally taken the fortress of Vorag and eliminated the orcs for the most part, except for we're going to continue sacking them at Pigbarter throughout the course of the campaign, just to make sure our heroes are leveling up really nicely. And whilst we're doing that, the dwarves will lower us even more, so we don't have a problem with them anymore. So it's going to be smooth sailing from this part of the campaign onwards, I should imagine. Yeah, I'm going to do the levels up next turn. That'll be out tomorrow. Another episode of Deathmaster Snikch. Yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed this one, and if you did, please again leave a like and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys later. Bye.